Alright folks, the deck is Demon Seed Demon Hunter. The goal of the deck is to churn our way through the final showdown questline, reducing the cost of a bunch of cards in hand along the way, setting up a big Glaivetar into Arana Thrillseeker when our deck is empty, so that we can draw a bunch of cards, forcing our opponent to take the fatigue damage and die. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
From strife comes opportunity. I alone will shield my people.
I have no idea what type of shaman this is, but Glide is potentially fun against certain matchups, so let's keep it. This could be one of them. All right. Let's go ahead and kill that while we can. I assume they just got a wild growth, which is pretty bad for me. Let's increase the density of brutes in our deck for when we glide, which is looking like it's going to need to be next turn because this hand is doo-doo. Cheese man. Yep, let's rip it. No cheese for you. That's a good pickup, that's a good pickup. Okay, so next turn we're just Giga drawing. 1, 2, 4. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. The only thing that would make me shift gears is if we pick up a Glaivetar, because developing that into... Sure. Developing that into all of these outcast cards would be pretty nice, but... I do not have that card yet, so I can't really plan around it. I could draw it off of the, and transform them. Okay. I'm just not playing that. So look to draw it here. Miss. This draws 3. Then I can simply go here, 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 this, and this, and this. Alright, I need to save the rest of my outcast cards, if I can, for when I have the Glaivetar equipped. Okay. It's a pretty good outcome. So we probably... Oh, there's the Glaivetar, thank god. There's the other Glaivetar, thank god. Just in case they have, like, a weapon break option. Okay, I don't really care about Curtis in this deck. What if I just rip this now, so that I can actually draw a card off of the, I don't want to fill my hand with additional commons, so the fewer options I get, the better. There's Arana. Can go Earthshock as well, if I want, but I think I would rather do this. Womp! Womp! Yeah, let's Let's see, I do have quite a few remaining Outcast cards right now. Bit of a low roll. I'll happily accept trades here, though.
Who's hiding now? Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
I don't have the Arana up yet, so I don't necessarily want to play that here. I have 9 cards.
Mists quench you.
They will never catch me.
I don't have a demon in hand, so I don't think it matters. Just use the mana while we can.
My hand is too full.
Next turn we go... Okay, Curtis was really good here, it turns out. Anyway, next turn we go Arana, Paraglide, and draw.
Risks are
Arana,
overtaken.
Paraglide,
I've exhausted my deck.
and we draw every single card that is ever existed. Nice snipes. Oh my god! Those were the... I couldn't have picked better targets than those. Incredible. This is now 4 games in a row of nothing but pirate decks. Probably need the outsider to pick off the early pirates. Oh my god, it's not a aggro priest. What?
Incredible.
We actually found a good matchup, potentially? Holy. That's going to be slower than my deck for sure, right? Copium? I think just coin a sigil next turn. I just have to worry a little bit about, like, disruption tools, Mutanus, and Dirty Rats. But, like, a Dirty Rat doesn't necessarily beat Arana without removal. It's important to have. Weapon removal could be another concern, but I have the redundancy of double Glaive Tar. So we shall see.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Okay, that dies to the outsider at least. Is it even going to offer Wild Growth there? It's an empty board, probably. I am Brute. Okay, this is actually potentially quite good. Here to get a draw. Here. Here.
Never catch me.
Get another one of you. Next turn is probably just equip Glaive Tar and say go. And then figure out a way to get some more card draw going. But basically, we're just throwing these brutes out to distract them for a little bit until, like, I don't know, their hands get tired of removing the minions. At which case, we'll be like, have you heard of Arana? Well, maybe they have heard of Arana because she could be in their hand. Okay, there's some card draw, but we don't really want that right now. I just want to equip the weapon, hold. start looking for outcast cards to spam so that we can get infinite draw. Okay, that explains the earlier bump. Pretty good for the opponent. Okie dokie. Sure. I can spend 5 damage this way if I need to. I think I would like to push the outcast cards to the left in order to get value off of the consume magic in particular, so I want to get outcast cards to the right so that I can reduce the cost of the Walloper. But like getting draw off of this is pretty important. Oh my god. Giga Chad Gaming. Or just looking to complete the quest. Who knows? I mean, both things can be true at the same time. No hits on that. Those are not terribly meaningful cards to steal from me. Okay, that's a bit awkward. Let's see what we get here. Let's actually hold here. I've got an on-command pretty good play. Maybe developing the mana is fine. Sure, we'll develop the mana. This is at 6 cards. And then we're just turbo drawing for the rest of the game, looking for the Arana. Ow. So, here. There's the Arana. Okay, now would be an exceptionally bad time to encounter a Dirty Rat or a Mutanus. But hopefully they just, you know, are holding it for the Curtis. And I probably just want to play like a Paraglide into attack with the weapon. Okay, even if they pick up a Dirty Rat off of this, it's unlikely they'll be able to kill the... Okay, well now I need to find a Sigil Runner. There's one. Bottom 2 cards are Glide. Let's go here.
They will never catch me. My eyes for vengeance.
Okay. That is perfectly fine here. As is that. This is going to be a lot of draw.
I'm low on cards. I've exhausted my deck.
So we go here first to juice the Glaivetar. Then I want to play this, because we're going to draw off of the Paraglide. Go here, and that should end the game. Because I'm taking an obscene amount of fatigue right now. At least the animation is cool. I'm sure the opponent would agree. Oh, hey, they get to draw a card. Good for them. Good for them. You're welcome. Right, surely this is the mirror match, right?
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
I alone.
Probably don't need the glide with this hand, but this is a pretty good sequence of plays, I think. It could just be like a Hyper Smork deck with the new Pirates, which could be a bit of a problem. But they also kept the leftmost card, so who knows. Okay, no info just yet. The game desperately wants me to have a glide. We go here, here, which sets up for a turn 3 set of triggers on the... Okay, so it is Hyper Smork.
Who's hiding now? They will never catch me.
Okay, I just want this off the board so I don't take repetitive damage from it. I still get the value or the quest progression off of the paraglide. Nope.
Away to ash.
Never mind then. Could respond in kind or just play the sigil. Could just do a mid-hand glide next turn if I really wanted to. I could go like mana burn, coin, glide. Which could actually be the line just because I don't want to... that probably helps as well. I don't want to give them cards anyway. So if I play the paraglide, that's going to shift the glide into the outcast slot.
Who's hiding now?
This also gives me the opportunity to hit some brutes. There's one.
They will never catch me.
Next turn is Glavetar Paraglide. But getting the brute down is pretty huge. As is, like, eventually drawing into the Wallopers. Ouchie. Really? Okay. I find your terms acceptable.
Gotta go.
Sitting out here, I know I have a second weapon, but, like, charging up a second weapon is kind of a pain.
My blades are just for show.
Womp. Okay, let's see what's in here. That's kind of funny. Yeah, we'll just have a little peek. No, thank you. That is not happening here.
Anyone ought to a ghoul to the face.
Womp! Okay, I actually think that maybe working towards the brutes is how we win this game anyway. Like, it's an aggro matchup. I don't need to greed for the combo. I just need to ideally get the second brute down, hopefully with a philosophy along the way. Okay, let's draw 3 here. See what we hit. Just 2 brutes. Find out when that urine is coming. And I guess just make the opponent's portrait explode. Or they can work to do it for me.
I yield for now.
Let the blight begin. I alone will shield my people.
I don't know if we want a glide in the outcast slot, but we certainly have it. Probably do want it, because I'm going to want to send this Arana back. I think we're going to want it for this matchup. At some point, given that they're Renethal, they're going to have a lot of cards in hand. If this is like Reno, this is pretty much the exact matchup that we're looking for. Not necessarily the best draw, but that changes with the Sigil and the Glide. We don't have to glide on 4 necessarily, and likely won't want to with how many cards we're going to have in hand. But we do have that opportunity if we decide to go with it. Holy. Well, it's not Reno. Okay. Urine comes now. Next turn could be a good time for the Walloper. We could go Silence, Walloper, Glide. It said I do want to save some Outcast cards for when we hit the Glaive Tar. Oh, that's kind of a big deal. Although it does help with once we get the Arana down. Well, there's our Glaive Tar. Womp! Okay, let's start worrying about our health a little bit, I suppose. Hold the weapon swings. I'll swing next turn, I think. Okay, that's the second rune now. Wait, that doesn't have a rune anymore. So it could just be a Marrow Guard deck.
My blood for the Lich King. They will never catch me. Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
Yup. Holy.
Who's hiding now? Come out!
Womp. Womp. Okay, I do need to find the Arana, ideally before we die to those plagues. Also, the opponent is just getting kind of low from our aggression that we've set up here. I have 5 cards that I'm drawing off of this. I draw 3 for turn. But also, looks like we might just have lethal set up. Okay.
That feels good. Blast.
Alright then. I guess we get there. It's been 10,000 years.
Shield my people.
You probably need an outsider just to pick off early game minions. And probably need a sigil just to draw brutes so that we don't die if it's a pirate rogue. Probably don't need 2 sigils though. But we do have them. Okay, it is some sort of pirate rogue. That's clearly a patches they just drew. Copium. It was indeed not patches.
Who's hiding now? Come out!
Alright, so now we get to play the fun game of, is it regular pirate rogue or is it the good one? The good one being Groat rogue.
There be no treasure 6 feet under.
Still no indication as to which one. I think I go Sigil first so that I can play the Paraglide potentially with on the turn that the Sigil goes off, which will reduce the cost of the brutes to 0. At the cost of, you know, simply giving the opponent 3 additional cards to kill me with. Trade offer. You get 2 brutes. I win the game. I think the opponent will accept those terms. To be fair, they are a rogue, so they can draw infinity cards for 0 mana anyway. Which is why there are so many good rogue decks right now. Yeah, this looks like the Garrote version. Which these are terrifying if a boat comes down onto the board. So that is an obscene amount of card draw. Alright, brute me, dude. That's kind of bad. Any brutes? 1 brute.
Who's hiding now? Come out! Come out!
Suppose we play this turn. We don't really care about Curtis, but like picking up a second brute or a walloper would be giga nutty. We hit neither, but we do hit the 1 brute, and we now have the Paraglide in the appropriate spot. So next turn's not looking as devastating. The issue here is we're both basically playing at the same game. It's just their combo happens a lot faster most of the time. So I'm at a severe disadvantage just based on the matchup. Because they've already gotten enough chip damage through to where it simply does not matter. I have to end the game before they do is what matters. Which I don't think I'm capable of doing.
They will never catch me.
I do not have a way to get philosophy value and get a brute down. The problem here is that, I mean, there are many problems here. I think I just have to make the tempo play.
face.
And then pray for the best. We just used the philosophy to juice the glaive tar, but I'm running out of turns. On the bright side, it doesn't look like they've drawn a boat yet.
Rise, me hearties.
Which is maybe the one thing that's keeping me in this game. Okay, it's time to start juicing the weapon, if not both of them. Yeah, they've just got all of the draw left in the deck, right? So I don't think it matters too much that they haven't hit the boat. They have made the decision to tempo the boat. Okay. For a moment I thought I was dead. Wait, what? I think they still win from there.